Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to another episode of our co-op series. I'm Kptk92, one half of the Lotus team for this season. Joining me in the other seat, Fan91.
Yeah!
Hi. You kind of jumped the gun there, but that's okay. How you doing, man? It's been a couple of weeks, but it's not been too bad. Past couple of races for you, has it? Really?
Not too bad. No, obviously we haven't been fighting for the wins, but I've beaten you in both of them just about. So it's been a good couple of races, like you said. And even though the teammate challenge doesn't look too good for me still, because you are was it 19 points you clear now in the championship? I think
you pulled back a couple of points. So
yeah. I know.
It's getting closer, to be honest.
Getting closer, but I still have lots of work to do. And now we're at Singapore, a place where I have never driven properly on F1 2013.
Well, be thankful, because it's not actually raining yet. 86% chance that could indeed happen in this race. But we are starting on the slick tyres, so it's going to start off dry.
It's going to be raining! Oh my god!
I think strategy is going to be quite crucial here, because you're sat there on the medium tyre at the moment and I'm on a super soft for some reason, so the team are going to split strategy evidently with the uncertainty of the weather. But
I don't know on the strategy with this weather, to be honest. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
It is, definitely. It could make or break some people's races. It very much depends on the rain, I think, in this one, but also I think even more depends on us keeping it out of the barrier. One of the few street circuits on the calendar, a proper street circuit as well as Singapore, a long race as well, relatively speaking, so it is a challenge. And let's take a look at the grid, because I've had a little scout of this before we got going, and it's a pretty interesting grid to say the least.
There we go.
I'm looking at Chilton in 6th place there.
What the hell? Chilton in 6th place, well done.
I'm quite disappointed by how bad Codemasters have coded this game. For a company named Codemasters, they're certainly not what they say they are. So
they're just getting some British buyers out and putting Chilton up there.
It's pretty bad, but I mean, we had a similar situation in our 50% race at Monaco, and it actually helped us keep up with the front runners. So
yeah.
Let's have a look.
The guys are going to struggle to get past him, I reckon. So.
Yeah, we are running default setups, just to confirm. I'm just going through mine at the moment, but it is something that we are starting to do a bit more frequently recently, just so it's not easy for us to just jump straight to the front. So, but who knows?
It's made it very hard actually to get up there. To be honest, it's definitely a challenge now with the default setup. And
I think the AI are typically bad at street circuits, and they'll be pretty poor once it starts raining, or if it starts raining indeed. So I think we should get on with it. I don't know what strategy you want to go with. I'm kind of at a crossroads here, because they won't be going to super soft, but obviously if it rains later in the race after my pit stop, then potentially that could go horribly, horribly wrong. So
yeah, we'll just see what happens, shall we?
Should we just wing it?
There's no way to know what's going to happen, so
okay, we're gonna
jump in there, shall we?
We're gonna win it. Wing it, not win it, not win the race. We're gonna wing it.
We're gonna wing the race. Yeah. It's smoking hot in my room, so I need some rain to cool me down, to be honest.
Let's not get the excuses straight away, shall we?
That's my excuse. It's 29 degrees in Norway today. I'm gonna die, so that's my excuse. If and when and maybe, well, if I get beaten today.
Surprised Scandinavia hasn't just melted into the ocean. And
I think Europe has just turned on its head, and we're basically Spain now.
It's nice and breezy out here, though. I've got one window open, but that's about it.
Here we go. The lights are on already for this horrendous race.
We're away. Why is there fireworks going off? They must spend so much on fireworks.
Taking up all the graphics. There we go. Oh, it's like 5 wide through turn 1.
Like outside line through turn 1, but marbles. Even at this stage of the race.
Probably need to that.
Whoa! It's a risky one. It's a risky one. Hamilton's had a bad start as well.
Rossa broke really early, and then charging past the Caterham. Not really sure where to brake, to be honest.
Oh, we got Sauber.
Whoa! Ghost Ferrari as well. Oh my Jesus!
I was gonna say we've got a couple.
Way too tight, and the car doesn't turn either. Doesn't make it any better. Oh my God!
It's the start we wanted. Question is Max Chilton doing his bit up front and holding everyone up?
I was understeering like that.
Yeah, we're not really in the best car for a street circuit with its understeering characteristic. There is some action going on up ahead. There's a car that appears to have slowed everyone down.
Well, guess who that is, probably.
No, it's Sebastian Vettel actually holding people
wow.
up.
Is Chilton being held up by Vettel? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh.
He might have been actually, I don't know, but meanwhile, just an accident going on.
It's a very slow
still breaking his wiggle. Perez, and I did well to avoid it. Oh my god, I felt the car was about to lock up into the wall there, so...
In the middle of this train can't really do much, to be honest.
It's all about just tiptoeing around at the moment. You know what? I haven't seen Chilton at all. I don't know where he is.
Must be ahead then, to be honest.
What the hell?
The rest are
I think there's some cars taking off on some kind of curb on the last corner.
Well, the rest was flying there for me.
Yep, everyone was flying. I had Vettel, Perez, all.
Something's happening.
Someone set up a
alien attack.
Easy move around Vettel. Vettel just slowed right down.
I'm not getting good enough exits to get proper runs on people, but I'm using all the curves now to get past the rest. Hopefully, here we go.
Is that Marussia up ahead? 7th, 6th. I think he's up in 4th at the moment. Max Chilton with the start of his life.
You can do it, Max.
Yeah, the top 3 have broken miles clear.
Yeah, I can see. And I'm not really driving too well, to be honest, in terms of getting through traffic, because I spent ages getting past the rest there. And I still have some catching up to do to get them to the back of the train again.
So difficult to get on power. Oh, that's a penalty incoming, I am sure.
Whoa, Perez! Goes Perez on the corner, had to be careful there.
I love how inconsistent the AI are. I might have wiped Perez out. It's starting to rain!
Oh no, that's too early for me. It's way too early. It's way too early for me, damn it.
Rain alert!
Fuck's sake. Means you're surely on the better strategy now.
It's worked out well for me.
This is such a long lap as well.
Max Chilton's going to win this.
Yeah. I'm not really catching on the train, to be honest. I'm just in no man's land. I'm not really able to do much. Obviously, I assume all the guys ahead are on the option tires, but still.
Alonso on the attack.
Obviously, my thinking for going on the primes is that the rain would be starting like after lap 5. That was a gamble I took, really. If the rain had started after lap 5, then you would have been in big trouble, because you would have had to do an extra pit stop. But no, that's not going to be working out for me at all. Instead, I'm losing time constantly now on the first stint.
Right, on a touch wide, we've got him on traction as well.
Oh, bounce off the wall, understeer us. Really horrible. Never been a fan of this track, to be honest. Never been one of my best to drive on any occasion, really. It was always quite a struggle for me on it. So, and given my strategy call as well, this is going to be damage limitation for sure. As we have a really slow Red Bull who's backing everyone up, and now there's a Ferrari backing people up as well.
I just passed Chilton in the tunnel, so good old Max knew what to do.
I honestly don't see what the point of having DRS on the main straight. It's such a short straight there.
Well, I've got an interesting 3rd place. Vern is up to 3rd and on his own. So Yeah.
I'm not getting close enough to these cars. I'm at the back of a massive train, but I just can't do anything.
Chilton already 2.4 down the road. I remember how definitely this circuit was on previous games with all the visible walls.
There must be a massive tyre gap here, man. Because I literally can't do anything against this train of option runners. I'm still outside the points. That's I think that's DeRest and Hamilton having a collision, or was it Sutil maybe actually? Yeah.
Oh, my engineers just said it's Todd's got inters, but I don't really know. No one's gone in yet, and I've probably made a terrible mistake and given you a golden opportunity.
Have you stayed out?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no point me not taking the gamble then, because I'm already on the wrong tyres compared to everyone else. So, come on, Rain, check it down for me, will you? Or will this just be horrible now when I rejoin the track? We'll have to wait and see.
Horrible.
Literally no one else have pitted, so
yeah, but this is what won you the Monaco race.
It was, wasn't it? Let's see. Oh god, I got a penalty for understeering over the pit line.
Never mind. Maybe there is a chance.
Man, for fuck's sake. That's just ruined my race even more.
You broke the rules!
Thought I'd slow down enough, and then the pit line just turns inwards towards me as it turned through the first corner.
The pit line just turned in on you.
Yeah, basically. You can see when you go there, it's the pit exit line just has a seizure in the middle of the corner.
Lap times have just died. So, how does the car feel though, generally?
Okay. I'm catching someone. Catching a Sauber. Come on, just blasting straight past the Sauber. Oh god, I broke too late. Too early, sorry.
Like there.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
No wonder.
Enters!
No wonder I was catching Gutierrez. He's got no front wing.
Verns is actually gone on slicks. So does that mean the leaders up ahead have gone on slicks? Which means
I need to do my penalty, but I'm in clear air at the moment, so I might just let's see if I will be in clear air. Oh no, I won't actually. I'll be. Oh, or will I? Can I get past these two? I'll be just behind Button.
yeah, generally this feels good. This is the right tyre to be on, I think, with the conditions as they are.
Haven't really gained much, to be honest, by pitting earlier anyway.
You know, my engineers just told me the track would be pretty dry. So okay.
Oh, make your mind up, engineer.
I love the information you get on this game.
It's pretty consistent, isn't it?
Right, I need it to lash it down now, so everyone will go to the pits. I've got a golden opportunity here of 25 points, so if the leaders up ahead have gone on slicks as well.
I'm pretty sure you're going to win this, man. And I'm barely going to score points, I think. So you might just wrap the championship up here, to be honest.
Crucial race.
It's a nightmare for me with the wrong strategy call at the start, and then the pit line fucking me over. Or yeah, kind of.
You fucking the pit line over.
Yeah, but still. I haven't driven there in this game. I couldn't have remembered the pit line being that shit. As I completely messed up my line into that corner and had some contact with Button, and I'm not driving too well. I'm not that quick, to be honest, compared to the tyre runners. He's still not properly wet, I think, because
no, Vern stay there.
I have a train. Well, Button is behind me and he's keeping up with me on drives, kind of at least.
Yeah, Vern's keeping up with me, to be fair.
So I'm just bouncing over the curbs, trying to set my drive through. At least going through the pits, I can hold a few people up in the pit stops, maybe. Like that McLaren there. Just for the bands. Oh, can I hold this guy up as well? Hey, I'm holding up for Ross.
Go over the white line again. Jesus Christ. Fully expected it.
Yeah, here we go. The white line's going to turn into me. Let's go. Right, I'm going to take this really cautiously in first gear now. Yeah, you can.
Vern has all of a sudden just started to drop off, so I think this might be it.
Somehow still in 10th, despite having served my drive-through, but there is literally no cars ahead of me that I can see.
Did you see what tyres everyone else was on? Were they going on slicks?
I couldn't see now, to be honest. I think we're going on inters now, to be honest.
No, but I was saying, you know, the pit stops you just went in, were they doing scheduled stops?
I think there were inters going on, at least at Toro Rosso I went by. If I remember correctly. There's some kind of green colour going on in the pit box.
I was going to say, the fact you were on inters in your pit stop might have saved you.
Yeah.
Or helped you get a couple of positions at least.
Well, I guess I'll have to hang on this 1 point then. But have everyone in the top 10 pitted now?
I don't know.
For inters? Oh.
No, Vern behind me is on slick still.
Okay, so he still has a pit then.
People are in, top 3 are in. And we're about to take the lead of the race.
Well, top 3 are way more than a pit stop ahead of me. There's no point really thinking about them for me.
Here we go, now the weather's changing. Camera's starting to get a bit wet.
Oh, God.
Oh, it depends on the life of these inters now, to be honest.
Literally hate this track. Let's see, there's some cars in the pits. I might gain a few positions. This could be crucial. I'm gaining some positions there, which obviously with you on course to win the race, then I need to just minimize the point loss as much as possible. I've come out just behind, well, Vern has come out just ahead of me. So if he wasn't too far behind you, you'd just over a pit stop ahead of me, I think.
Just got to look after these rears because I don't even know how long these tyres will last for.
You never know. Wet tyres tend to last quite short, to be honest, in this game, from what I remember from previous experience.
Yeah, gone are the days where you can just stick a couple of wet tyres on, regardless
of the race.
Regardless of what wet conditions there were on F1 2010. Yeah. Rosberg was taking a huge tongue out of me in sector 2.
Go on, Rosberg!
He is 12.6 seconds down now.
Ah, Rosberg, come on, you can do it. Catch those 12 seconds. I believe in you, Ross.
You're not really German, Nico.
Louis Trollmaster. Oh, come on, turn. Get after Vern. I want Vern. Unless something really weird happens, I think 5th is my aim here, because Vern is the only car in sight, to be honest. And even he's not driving too shabby. He's on slightly fresher tyres than me, obviously having actually 2 laps fresher. Oh, no,
I was going to say...
He's 3 laps fresher tyres actually, so he's got a massive advantage really. Compared to me.
I was going to say, I thought Vern was going to be 4th, but I think the rest of them might have jumped him because he hasn't stopped yet. So... the rest are making his prime tyre strategy work wonders.
Wait, the rest still hasn't stopped?
No, he did. I'm just saying he was in he was in 3rd place when he pitted, and he came out 4th.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm not really catching
He jumped
on
Vern. Vern was like on his own, and then just took ages to come in.
And to keep a lookout behind as well. Perez is not far behind me. He's keeping up. I'm basically half a second behind Vern, half a second in front of Perez. And Button as well is just behind. And I'm on worse tyres than all these guys, so I have a struggle on my hands here.
Rosberg is catching, but it's only in the middle sector.
Oversteer.
Well, it's a longer distance race. I thought we might have had a battle on our hands. Oh, I didn't even use all my curves there. What a schoolboy error.
Expect someone to complain in the comments about that. I always get that when I have one lap where I forgot to use all my curves.
Especially if I lose to Rosberg. Should have used that curves.
Yeah.
On lap 9.
Would have made all the difference.
Yeah. Well, now we know.
Vern is pulling away, man. I'm not getting enough traction.
Are you at the front of that train that I'm looking at on the map?
No, Vern is just in front of me. So he's probably in front of that train that you're looking at. I'll be second in that train.
I'm looking after these rears mid-corner. I'm not braking and turning. The car would just slide otherwise. Just if I had a break in the lap, like this next straight coming up, I'll check the life of my tyres, but
looks like I was slightly pulling away from Perez now, but still only just keeping up with Vern. Oh, he's on fresher tyres than, well, I think he's on the freshest tyres out of this whole train, having fitted latest. I just can't match him in the traction zones. That's where he's gaining.
I was going to say that our rear tyres, well, you went in a lap before me, so your tyres must be in even worse shape than mine.
Yeah.
Oh, took avoidant action there in the tunnel. Broke a bit deep.
Oversteering going through the over the bridge. What, is that a tunnel or a bridge? I can't remember. Anyway. Perez is just behind me again. Come on, get in the power. This is an absolute struggle, man. I'm really struggling.
I think we're typically just bad in the middle sector, to be honest.
Oh, was there again?
Rosberg's always faster than me in the middle sector, but pretty much a match elsewhere. So he is really in, but not by enough to take it to the end of the race.
Oh, Nico, sort it out, man. Come on. I'm pushing hard, but I can't get close enough to Vern.
I say that, sector 1
If only the main straight was a bit longer, I could have had to go.
I was understeering there.
Come on. Need to be close to him here. Come on, can I have a good run out of this corner? No, understeering almost hit the wall, had to lift up. Not hit the wall there, but using all the curves now, just to try and have a go, but he's not. Slipstream isn't strong enough. Oh, where is it? Oh, we're gonna have a move. Oh, jumping over the curb slightly. Oh, we've done him. Whew. And I'm sweating so hard in this 29-degree room. Oh, and now there's Perez and Vern side by side behind me. They're having a battle. I might have a chance to pull away slightly. Although I suspect it's gonna be a fizzy train till the end now. To be honest, just me trying to hang on to these tires. Oh. This is not easy. How many cars is that? And literally,
excuse me.
If I make one mistake, I could just drop bang out of the points completely. Because that train is massive.
I lost about 9 tenths on that lap to Nico.
It's all about keeping it consistent and try to Well, I'm just gonna keep my fingers crossed that his tires won't die by the end of the race, which I might well do.
If they happen to you, it's gonna happen to me. At least I'll get 1 lap notice from you.
Yeah.
I'm in a, well, 2 contrasting races here. I'm comfortable at the front at the moment. Meanwhile, you're just, it sounds very stressful.
It is very stressful down here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking my fuel up to rich now, try and pull a gap. Obviously in the wet that's a bit of a risk because having rich fuel means, yeah, it could just spin up. I'll just have to try and be super smooth on the throttle to counteract that, and hopefully I'll have a bit more speed down the straight in the rich.
Of course, the default gearboxes, the default setups rather, no help whatsoever. I was going to say the gearbox is very short, a lot of wheel spin, not suited to the wet at all, so...
Yeah.
The conditions aren't really changing that much either, they're kind of consistent intermediates at the moment.
I would have liked it to get proper wet now so we can go on heavy wet tyres, so if everyone did that, then we would all be on the same tyres then, but I am in a worse state than everyone behind me at the moment. So if my tyres just wear out completely, it isn't necessarily going to happen to the other guys behind me. So I can't afford to have to pit again.
I can't either. Well, I can probably pit in... Well, I'll be out ahead of you still, but...
To be honest, looking at the map, I think the drive-through penalty only cost me 1 place, to be honest. I might have been up with the resting 4th, but that's about it, to be honest. But obviously it's given me a more stressful race now and to keep this massive train behind. If I do have to pit again, then it would have cost me daily as well. But it's 3 laps to go. Come on, tyres. Hang on. Hang on! Oh, this is a
the pace has been really consistent, to be fair, in the wet. Just what it needed to be honest.
I'm not really even thinking about my pace, to be honest. I'm just thinking about keeping this car out of the walls.
Well, that's been at my mind as well, but of course, my priority at the moment is just making sure the tyres get to the end.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much. I'm sure driving style affects the tyres a lot more than in previous games, but I still don't know to what extent.
Ooh. The grip is just gone turning through that corner. And now Bernie's right, don't mate. No, 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 no. I've been hit! I've been hit! Harris hit me and he spun. And Werner's gained a place. He's back behind Vern then.
Perez hits another Lotus. What? Just kidding, I hit him first time. What?
I'm gonna get past Vern again, and that was hard enough as it is. Not now with my tyres almost been dead as well. God's sake. And I've just forgotten my curse on this lap as well. So feel free to harass me in the comments, lads. That's fine.
Your curse usage is terrible.
Oh, there's no grip!
Just avoiding the curbs. Just doing everything I can. Keep the car in a straight line in the braking. Nice and smooth on the throttle.
So all my curse there, not even gaining an inch on the zone. Gained a bit on the braking though. He's going to gain it back in the traction zone there, I'm sure.
Lost 6 tenths of Rosberg in a bit of a sector, which is probably not as much as it has been.
These cars behind me aren't that close now. I just have to focus on Vern.
Bit of a drift through the slow speed corners there, but you sound like you're doing okay, so I should be okay. Saying that, whoa.
No,
Death curve
I
on
had
the
a drift
last
through there as well, on the first gear corner there. Oh man, this is a nightmare. This is the worst track to have a wet race as well. I'm bad enough around there in the dry. Oh, spinning up the race there. Definitely feeling the lack of grip.
Bit of understeer on entry and a bit of oversteer when I hit the power there, so...
Sliding. A rear almost tapped the barrier. And again, oh, I'm literally in a rally race at the moment with how much this is drifting.
You're so Scandinavian though.
Yeah, hopefully I can control it. Oh, the curve almost threw him in the wall! Whoa, my god. Scary moment after scary moment.
Avoid the curbs.
One lap to try and catch Vern. I'm not really close to him. Use all the curves there just to try and get onto the back of him, but there's not really anywhere on the track to really have a go. Oh, that was a nice corner, but I'm going to struggle so bad out these slow corners. So I've done for several laps now.
You're going to love the last sector.
Oh, no, didn't remind me.
Well, Nico got within 7 seconds of me.
Oh, I'm just feeling, every time I turn the wheel, I'm just feeling the car drifting.
It's not quite enough.
Here we go, turning. Oh, this time I was understeering. And Vern is just outpowering me. There's nothing I can do.
The lap time difference is incredible. Nearly 2 seconds slower than him.
Absolutely nothing I can do in these traction zones to get close. There we go, here we go, the tyres are gone, the tyres are gone. I have to look behind me now instead. Have a little bit of a buffer to Ricardo at least. Oh! It's gonna have to be 6th place. Man,
there we go.
That was a struggle, and well done on the championship.
You know what? Thank you. it ain't over yet, but that is probably a huge result and a huge turning point in terms of this championship, I imagine.
I'm dead. I need to have a shower now.
What more could you say about that race, really? I mean, that was near flawless, apart from the touch with Perez, but I mean, what could you do, really? But yeah, there we go. The race, 28 minutes long, so I think that's the longest of the season. Plenty of action at the start, anyway, for me, and then it kind of quietened down once I stuck the inters on. It was kind of on my own from then on. Everyone done another pit stop, so that's an AI fail, really. That's handed me this win. So, but I will take that. 25 points nonetheless. 60 game Codemasters. Cheers.
I'm not really in the mood to talk, just for the record, because I'm sweating. I need to go straight in the shower after we're done with this.
Okay, let's go through the results then, because I can smell you through the headset. So
yeah.
I take the 25 points. So it's first win since Hungary, I think. So, and the first win out of either of us with no setup as well. So yeah, we got a win. So how many more will we get as the season progresses? No idea, but
probably not.
Yeah, I'll take that. Nico Rosberg, nearly 2 seconds a lap faster overall, with his best lap time anyway, came second. Mark Webber somehow came third. Actually, no, I'll say somehow. He was second on the road the whole time prior to the pit stops. Paul Di Resta, however, did not, and actually didn't stop until he needed to put inters on, and that worked out well for him. Full place. Vern, 5th, and just managed to beat you. Struggling there in 6th, evidently. I could hear that all the way through. Daniel Ricciardo, Vettel, Alonso, Sutil were all trailing behind, but Sutil wasn't, but he does take the last point ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Bottas, Jenson Button, Felipe Massa. That's a few scalps there that Sutil's taken. Well done, Adrian. Max Chilton comes 15th after what was a really good start. And then Maldonado, Peak, Hulkenberg, Gutierrez, Bianchi, Van der Gaard and Sergio Perez DNF.
DNF'd after hitting me there, that's lols.
That's 2 hits from a Lotus. Let's check the standings, let's see how that affects the standings. The championship gap has increased.
And just 36 points, I just can't see any way in the world. As long as we stay on on default setups, there's absolutely no way I'm going to catch that, because that means we're going to struggle for wins. And realistically, in order to catch that gap, I'd need like 5 wins, even if you finish second. So,
and this is all the fans undoing. Oh, you're winning races too easy. Do no setups.
Yeah. So basically, everyone who's watching this has screwed me over. Thank you very much. And India is still left to do, and that's my worst track on the game. So good luck me. Well done. Okay.
I hope you've enjoyed this championship so far. It was extremely tight at the start, but it started to spread out a little bit. 36 points is the largest gap, I think, so far between first and second. So good news for me. And then Fernando Alonso and Vettel continue their internal rivalry alongside Lewis Hamilton as well. He's not far behind in 5th. That's the driver standards. Constructors.
At least I'll win 1 championship this season.
Yeah, but you have to share that with me. You can't have like 2 hands on the trophy. We got 1 on each there. You could also say that we do have at least 1 hand on the trophy already in this category. So obviously 1, 2 in the time of the championship.
1 hand and 4 fingers, I'd say.
At least 3 fingers per person on the championship. So there we go. Ferrari behind Red Bull, Mercedes. They're all quite close actually. So they've still got second place to scrap for. So McLaren not doing too great. Sauber, if Sauber overtake them, it'll be embarrassing. And then 14 year and Toro Rosso having a little fight by themselves. And then Williams, well, what could you say about them? Marussia ahead of Caterham as well, courtesy of Max Chilton. So there we go. That's all the stands updated. That's the Singapore Grand Prix done and dusted. And
thank God that shit is done.
And now we go to some pretty good circuits. Suzuka next on the calendar, I think, or is it Korea? We go to one of them.
I don't even know.
I think it's Suzuka next.
I don't even know.
Suzuka, great fun. I'm expecting a great race there as usual. It's a great circuit to drive. We'll make a race of it, like we did at this one. But
did we though?
Yep. I'm going to sign off there. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched from my point of view and managed to get this far, thank you. And if you've managed to watch Fissig's, and
managed to watch mine, then go have a shower, because I will.
Okay, good idea. And we will see you in Suzuka. But for now, thank you and goodbye.
Thank you and goodbye. And die. And continue.